Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. And on this channel, we talk about 80% fragrances and 20% whatever the fuck I want. And today we're doing that 80%. In today's video, I'm going to go over 5 fragrances that are good for a very cozy, lazy weekend. So everybody's cozy, lazy weekend is very different. This is just what I find to be a very good, cozy, lazy weekend. And by a lazy weekend, I mean where you're going to stay home, you're not going to do nothing. Maybe you're going to shower. I hope you shower. Let's all make sure we take our showers. But you're gonna shower, you're gonna get nicely dressed, you're just gonna stay at home, maybe with sweatpants, shirt, tank tops, whatever it is, or even in your pajamas, like just something where you're just going to actually relax on the weekend and you don't really need a show-stopping fragrance. Although one of the ones on here that I'm putting as a lazy weekend is quite pricey, and a lot of YouTubers are like obsessed with it. And they feel like it would be like a showstopper one. I personally do not, but we'll save that one for the end. But to me, when I think of cozy fragrances, it's just something that calms me down. Something that smells good, something that's not too strong, that's not too light, where I can smell it. It's in my scent bubble. Maybe you have a partner and they could smell it too, so they could come in and it's not offensive. So these 5 fragrances that I'm going to mention do all of that for me, and hopefully they do that to you. Or if not, let me know, what do you wear on the weekends that you are doing absolutely nothing? Let me know. The first one we're going to talk about is by Castro and is Amor, 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 Amor. This one reminds me of Victoria's Secret, Very Sexy for Her. I'm not saying it is a dupe or identical or whatever, but it gives me that vibe where it's like sexy, airy, seductive. But this one has more sweetness, so it almost eliminates all of those and just... So every once in a while, my shower just likes to leak. I keep forgetting the shit. Today's just not my day. Okay, every once in a while, my shower likes to leak. So we're going to let it do what it's doing. I don't know what it's doing, why it does it. Maybe someone else is taking the shower. Anyways, this one... Okay, it's almost done. We're just gonna keep going. Anyways, this okay, it's fully done. Let's just continue. We're just gonna leave that in there too, because why not? Anyways, so it kind of calms down all the sexiness from it, and it makes it a little bit more cozy and warm. So I don't know, I just love it. It does have a citrusy, and I'll list all the notes and stuff. But it just reminds me of that. It reminds me of the Victoria's Secret, Very Sexy for Her, with the hint of citrus and then sweetness. Like the sweetness in here is definitely like, this one's sweeter. So I like it because it's sweeter, it's inviting, it's cozy and all that stuff. So this is my lazy weekend fragrance. The next one that I think is a good lazy weekend fragrance is more around the fall time, but really it could be anytime because you're inside your home. And that is by Scarlet Skylar, and it is Vanilla Sky. Now this one, it's just your basic vanilla. Like there's nothing special about it. It's just vanilla. This is for when you want to just be basic and simple, but still smell good, still smell sweet, and smell like vanilla. So if you love vanilla, you'll definitely love this. I do like mixing this with a lot of fragrances, but on its own, it is actually quite beautiful. It's not anything It is not anything like show-stopping or anything that's like out of this world. It is simply what it is. It is a very beautiful vanilla, and for that I like using it on the weekend because sometimes I just want to smell like vanilla and I don't want to bring out my good vanillas. Not that this one is not a good vanilla, but this one is a very inexpensive vanilla. It is not my cheapest vanilla. I have cheaper, but this one gives that more cozy scent to it. While other vanillas that I have either have some depth to it or they're a little bit more of a kitty vanilla, this one is just your basic run-of-the-mill vanilla with coziness to it. So if you haven't tried this, definitely give it a try. It's good for layering and a good lazy weekend. So the next one that we're going to talk about is by Juliet Has a Gun, and it is Anyways, this one reminds me of Killian's Love Don't Be Shy or Dossier's what is it, Floral Marshmallow, but this one has like a fruitiness behind it. I'll list all the notes because again I don't have it. We're just winging this today because we're trying to get these videos out. But I do like this one. I do wear it to work as well, but I like wearing it more at home because this one sits a lot closer to the skin than I would like. So although I get very longevity out of it, it does not project. So for that, I think it's good for the weekend because you have that girliness. It's sweet. It's, you know, it's just girly, but you're at home, it's just you, and you can smell it. You don't have to worry about anybody else. And if you do have a partner, once they cuddle up to your neck or whatever, they're still able to smell it. So I do like this, although again, this is not very projection. It doesn't really project. Well, I can't talk. It does not project much, but the scent is absolutely beautiful. We're going to leave all of these in here without editing. Okay. All right. Next up for a cozy weekend fragrance is BKDS Pas Ce Soir. So this one, I did get it on sale, so I didn't get it for the full price, but this one is beautiful. So this one reminds me, it's not a dupe or anything, but it gives me Viktor & Rolf's Flower Bomb, just not as sweet and not as loud. So if you like Flower Bomb, definitely give this a try. Hopefully you pick it up like the way I do because this does smell similar to it. And it is just soft. What I like about this is that it's soft, but it still projects, because when I wear it, people smell it. I do not smell it. I go nose blind, but it's soft and airy and sweet. So it's nothing like Flower Bomb where you come in a room and people could smell you and everybody could pick up that scent. This one is like Flower Bomb, just a little bit more softer, a little bit more airy, powdery, and so on. Yeah, and it's just a beautiful scent for the weekend. I do wear this more on the weekend. I have worn it to work, but I prefer to wear it on the weekend when I'm just at home, fresh out the shower, and I just want something simple, sweet, basic, but still enjoyable. This is one of the ones that I reach for, and I did quite a little bit of a dent. Not a big one, but you could tell that I do use this and I do love it. Okay, the last one is going to be the one that I told you is kind of pricey, and why I'm saving it for lazy weekends, I don't know. I still wear it to work. I wear it wherever, honestly. I just got it, and that is Yves Saint Laurent's Caban. Now, everybody that I follow on YouTube and their mama have said this is gorgeous. They're not lying. It is pretty, but I think you need a more advanced nose to appreciate this, because this comes off super powdery, very powdery. You could smell the tonka, you could smell a hint of the rose, but it is almost like a powdered rose, and the rose is really, really deep. Oh, what the hell? It is really, really deep in the background. And what really shines in here is the tonka. And it is absolutely beautiful, sweet. We're gonna spray some on. Yeah, it is gorgeous. It is sweet, but it is very powdery. And there's one girl at work, she knows who she is. She did not like this. I go to her because I trust her. She gives me her honest opinion, and this was too powdery for her. This is why I say you might need a more advanced nose to truly appreciate this one, because this is not going to be everybody's cup of tea. But then there was someone else at work who absolutely loved it. Like, they were obsessed with it. So honestly, smell it and you might actually like it. But for me, this is the perfect lazy weekend fragrance, especially if you have someone next to you that could also appreciate the smell as well. You by yourself is fine, right? Because we buy fragrances for ourselves, but it's also nice when your significant other also likes it too. I remember when I first got it and I put it on, and I was telling my friend this story at work. I put it on and my husband yelled at me. He's like, "What are you wearing?" And I said, "Perfume." He's like, "Oh, it smells like you're wearing baby powder." So just know, if you do not like powdery scents, you will not like this. This is literally, because now I can't unsmell this, baby powder with tonka. That's basically what it smells like. Yeah, at least that's what I get on me. But either way, it is beautiful. Definitely, I would say try it out before. And if you don't like powderies, this is not going to be for you. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Let me know what are your 5 or any fragrance. Let me know, what do you wear on a cozy weekend, whether you're single, married, booed up, whatever it is. Let me know what you wear down below. I love knowing what others wear, because fragrance is so unique to each person and what they love, and not everybody likes the same thing. So I'm always curious. I'm constantly watching YouTube videos to see what everybody loves and how everybody takes scents so differently. I find it so intriguing. So until the next time, I love you.